Hello, beautiful people. You are warmly welcome back to the channel. Your girl is back on the screen again, and as always, I am excited. Yes, if today is your first time watching me, my name is Rosekeldy, and this is the Rosekeldy Ministry platform. You are warmly welcome to the family. For my returning viewers and my returning subscribers, my people, thank you very much for clicking on today's video. Yes, your girl has some interesting video today. Okay, so today I really want to talk about one of the pages that I have named strategy prayer. Okay, or prayer strategy, or you can say strategy prayer. Okay, so that is what I am going to be talking to you about, the inspiration about it. I had an encounter, I have a download, and out of these, I have tried using these, downloads for over 3 years now, and it never failed me. So when the inspiration came for this prayer journal, I have decided to add it to it. So if you are interested for that encounter, my testimony, the download that I had, that led me to actually put this, strategy prayer in this prayer journal book, please, I would like to stay tuned after this short commercial break, and I will be right back. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Rosekeldy. I am here to introduce to you my new prayer journal book that is now available on Amazon. These come in 2 covers, one in a wine color and a floral pattern, and now this is the other color. All is on Amazon. The links are below. Grab one and one for yourself and family. You are warmly welcome back from that short commercial break. Guys, as I said today, I want to share with you the inspiration behind this particular page in my prayer journal. But before I tell you the story, before I tell you my encounter, I want you to know this, that there is no achievement without a strategy. Yes, if there is anything that you want to achieve, there is any goal you want to achieve, there is anything you have written down, or there is anything you are praying about that you don't have any strategy to bring that to accomplishment and achievement, there is no way that you can have that achievement or that target, that answer, or that reward. So today, I really want to share this with you because for my entire life, let's say for about 37 years of my life, I never knew this. I never had a strategy. I was just praying. I was just acting. And somebody will ask me, how would I know that I do not have a strategy? You will know somebody do not have a strategy when it comes to his or her prayer life, that person pray about certain things today and maybe about it for a week, and they forget about it entirely, and they jump on the next prayer point. Meanwhile, all these ones they've been praying for, all these ones they've been working on, they never know the tail, the bottom, the medium, the top. They don't know the outcome. All they are doing is they are praying, because the Bible told us to pray at all times. Listen, this is not only about prayer. Yes, it is a prayer journal, but it is not only about prayer. This is talking about your business. This is talking about your career. This is talking about your studies, your education. This is talking about your ministry. If you do not have any strategy, my dear, you are not going to win. And this is one of the reasons, yes, this is, as you're watching me right now, this is the one of the reasons you are not getting any result. And I am a simple example. About 3 years ago, I was not getting the results that I was expecting. And I never knew that it's because I did not have this strategy. And sometimes you will have all the minor results, but you and I know that those minor results are not what we are looking out, or what we are working for, what we wish, what we wanted. But those ones were what? They were consoling us. Meanwhile, we were supposed to be rewarded, not to console. So if you want to get rewarded, if you want to get things done, if you want to have answers, get this prayer journal and start strategizing your whatever plans that you have. Even before we start the 2024, I want you to get one of these. Okay, this is not like I am trying to sell this, but when you get to the strategy, let me show you how this page look like. This is how this page look like. It's Monday to Sunday. So you have a place to start, planning what kind of strategy that you will take in order to get what achievement. Now let's get into my encounter. As I said, for those who knows me, all my friends will tell you that I am a prayerful person. I don't joke with my prayers. I have never played with my prayers, because if I don't pray for days, I know weeks or days, maybe 2 days or 3 days, I feel like I am unsafe. I feel like something is missing out of me. So I am the type that calls fastings for myself, and I don't care how long that fasting takes. I am just on that journey. I enjoy, feeding my spirit being. And one day in 2020, yes, I was on this fasting and I was at work. And what happened? Because I was on fasting, I was not supposed to eat, right? So it was my break time, and I decided to take my book. And for me, my books and my pens are always with me, because when I get visions, when I get informations, I want to write it down. So even at work, I have this notebook with me. So I remembered I packed up my things, ready to listen to a sermon, and was on the way to where I was going to, sit down and listen. I had a tap at my shoulder, and I turned. And when I turned, I didn't see anybody. And the voice I heard was, "Change your strategy." And I was like, really? Strategy? To be honest with you, I have no idea when it comes to strategy, strategic prayer, or how to, strategize my prayer and anything of that sort. So I was a little bit confused. And the fact that I did not see anybody around was another thing. But I knew it was an energy. And I didn't want to, spoil my fasting. So I just went ahead, listened to my sermon. That day was done. The following day, I was off from work. I was free. So I delivered my child at the kindergarten. Then I came back. As usual, when I'm on fasting, I need to have a quiet time, read the Bible, listen to sermon, pray and all that. So I was on my knees. I remember I was in my sitting room, and the presence in that house or in that room was so heavy. I felt the presence of an energy in that room, and that voice came again, "Change your strategy." And at this time around, the voice did not just tell me to change my strategy, but it gave me the exact thing that I need to do. And I remember that I have surrounded my life. I said, okay, I am going to do it. And immediately that presence left me. I wrote everything down, and I decided to actually go with a strategy at a time that I had this, encounter. And I remember that week, as I obeyed that strategy, the result that I was looking for over years, or maybe 10 years or 5 years back over, now things begin to, I began to, realize, I began to receive those, answers that I was looking for. This is not consolation answers. These were real answers that I was searching for. Real meanings of spiritual insight of certain things that were happening in my life. And I began to the things were beginning to unveil and into detail. I was getting into details of all this information simply because I obeyed that strategy. Listen. And what was that strategy? I don't want to share that strategy with you, but I want you to know something. That the Bible made us understand that we have powers that rule in the day. We have powers that rule at dawn, or let's say noon. And we have powers that rules what there is a daylight, and we have powers that rules when there is what night. So that means that if I have a problem and that power or that thing that is bothering me, or the energy that is making me not to get that thing, is the energy that works in the evening or at night, and I am busily praying at day, there is no way I am going to receive that result. By the time I will shift my strategy from the morning to the night, because then I have the access to that energy, and we can have communication, and we can find out what I need to do in order to receive my result. So as you are watching me, you need a strategy. You need a strategy to actually complete a certain things. I want to leave the spiritual aspect and come to the real life. In this year, when I was actually at home taking care of my younger son. Because of that, I was not able to go to work, and because I'm a busy person, I like to be active, creative. I was put in prison, and I still wanted to do something for myself, but because I was spending the day with my son, I was not able to actually do something for myself. And the worst part of it is that the other one also had a vacation. They were on vacation during this June. And I had to be with those two children, just, taking care of them from morning to evening, and myself was abandoned. But I can feel that something was missing out of me. So I've decided quickly to do something for myself. And I realized that when we wake up, I have actually put them on a plan. And that plan is that they will go to bed in the afternoon, as in siesta. They have to sleep at least 1 hour, so that in this 1 hour, I can do something for myself. But I realized that strategy wasn't working, because anytime they are asleep, I finally put them to sleep to have their siesta or to rest. I am always rushing. I am stressed. I have to, rush myself, and I was not happy about it. So I still have to sit myself down and take another strategy. This is what I'm talking about. And in this time around, I decided that, I am going to use 30 minutes every single night when my children are asleep. So every single night, what did I do? Whatever that I wanted to do at the time, I began. So when they are asleep, they sleep all right, but when they are sleeping this time around, I also sleep comfortably. And I have enough, rest. So in the evening, while they are asleep, then I'll wake up, and I've given myself 30 minutes. Okay? And this 30 minutes, I will, now wake up and start studying and start doing the things that I want to do. But because I was reading, when I take the book to read on my bed, I feel like I was feeling dozy. I was feeling, lazy. So I decided that no, I need a desk or a table and a chair, a studying table and chair. And quickly, I went to town and got one for myself. And now, the strategy is 30 minutes. Guys, this 30 minutes tend to 1 hour. This 1 hour tend to hours. And hours tend to target, because I have a target. I said tonight, if I did not finish this, I am not going to sleep. And I found out that even sometimes the whole night I don't sleep once they are sleeping. And because nobody is disturbing me, and because I've had enough rest in the day, I was able to stay awake and make sure that target that I've set for myself, I have accomplished it. Listen, this is the strategy I'm talking about. Whenever you have a strategy, and this strategy for you is a target, and this strategy, because I have drawn a strategy, what happens is that even the days that I don't feel for it, this strategy tells me that we need to finish something. We need to hurry up. So I am working according to what I've written, and in this strategy, I have every week from Monday to Sunday what I have to do each day. So when I finish doing, I take it. When I finish doing it, I take it. I mark it. And the days I don't finish, I make sure that I finish the next day. I must finish it. And that was giving me the strength and the guide and the grounding that I needed to accomplish whatever target that I had for myself. Was I able to achieve? Yes. I have achieved everything that I've set, every goal that I've set for myself. Whenever you set a target for yourself and you are feeling overwhelming, this is a sign that you are overworking your strategy, that you have to slow down, or you even have to take a break. So sometimes when I feel this overwhelmed, because the thing I was doing was not in my comfort zone. I needed information from so many angles, and this was sometimes making me to feel overwhelmed. So when I feel overwhelmed, I just close my computer or the book or whatever that I'm doing just to relax, just to get in a fresh energy. Then I come back at it very hard. What am I trying to tell you? Begin to set that strategy. Even if it's your prayer life, if it is something you are believing God for, it will take a strategy. Don't just pray about this today and pray about that tomorrow and pray about that the next day. No, you have to focus your attention and your mind, and you have to set a time that, yes, I do not have the time, but I just want to spend 5 minutes every single day on this project. I just want to pray 5 minutes on this. And the more you are praying, the more you are hammering that, how do you call it? The nail. When you put a nail into whatever wood and you are hammering it, you will not hammer once and it get inside. You have to go severally. And as you are going, the nail is also going deeper. As you are holding it and you are hitting it, it is going. And because you are on the target, finally it will get to what? That destination that nail needed to get to. That is what I'm talking about. And this channel here is going to help you do that. As I said, I have 1 week, Monday to Sunday, and you have enough space to tell yourself what you have to do on each day. Some of your achievement will not take you a week. Some will take you months. Some will take you years. Some will need research. Some will need investment of your money. Some will need investment of your energy. And this is the time for you to start doing that. Don't think that manna will fall from heaven for you. If you have not achieved anything in your life, especially those of us who have a long list every year, that this is what we want to achieve, and we go back looking at it and we never achieve any of them, this year 2024, as we enter into 2024, I want you to try this one. Try this book. Try this strategy, the section where I wrote strategy, and begin to draw your strategy and see. Sometimes you need 5 minutes. Sometimes you need 1 hour to work on that. And as gradually you are working on that, you will see that one day you will get your achievement that you are looking for. This will bring me to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching this video up to this place. If you have not yet liked this video, please, I would like you to do me the honor to like this video and share this video with your friends and family. I am also going to leave the links below this video if you are interested to get this prayer journal book. Yes, all the links, it is in 2 colors. So I'm going to leave all and the rest of my resources under this video. If you need any of them, please get one and tell me which part of the pages in this prayer journal is your favorite. Which one of your prayer and scriptures or prayers, that because there are prayers and scriptures that are in this prayer journal every week for you to actually inspire you and lead you along the week. Thank you once again, and God richly bless you. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in my next video. Shalom, peace, bye-bye.